Hi, my name's Craig. I'm the Technical Manager here at QNAP UK, and today I wanted to talk to you about one of our apps that we have. It's a mix of free and premium, so you can choose which version you want to go with, and this is our Qsirch application. It's a bit like doing a Google search, but directly on the data that's on the NAS, and you can search by different categories and a lot of different options on there. So I'll just open up the app. It does work in conjunction with a few of the other apps, but today we'll just focus really on Qsirch. To get better content out of Qsirch, it does rely on things like Multimedia Console, so you can set the content folders in Multimedia Console so that it can generate thumbnails for your search results. And you can also create things like queue filing tasks, which we'll cover in a different video, queue filing, for the different results that do come up. So once it's opened up, it goes off and indexes your content. If you've got a lot of data, the indexing will take a while. You can see the status of it up here, and it will give you a rough idea of when it's going to finish. Every time you add a new file in real time, it'll index it. So it'll basically look through the file, look for the data, index all the content in it so that it can be searchable later. At the top right, got the license information. So here's the two versions. So the free version, the light version, has those 4 features listed there, which are all available in the premium. But the premium just has unlimited search filters for each file type. You can also do people image search, which works in conjunction with our QMAGI photo management software. And you can also use queue filing to organize some of the search results with the premium version as well. So that's really the difference between the light and the premium version. It works just fine as the light, but you can purchase the premium license if you need to as well. So you get a search box at the top, and you can also search files on your NAS, even if you're not logged into the NAS. We do have plugins for some web browsers. So here on Firefox, I've got the plugin at the top right here. So I've added the NAS that it's talking to, which is just a TS251D in this instance. So you can search for things directly here, and it will open up a page, a new tab, so that you can find the results directly on your NAS. There's no need to log in again, because when you add it to the Qsirch list here, it's already added with the password that you have access to the NAS with. So you've got a few buttons down at the bottom. So if we were to search, I've just put some QNAP information on there. So if I do an image search, first of all, I'll look for the TS-H886. I'm not searching specifically for images. It's going to show me anything that's got TS-H886 in there. So first of all, we can see some of the images. You can click on the image and it'll open up a preview pane over here so that you can see the full image. So it's going to show the full image over there. As we scroll down, we can see a lot of different results. So you can choose all sorts of how many items per page you want to see. You can also search just by the specific file type without typing anything in. So if I wanted to find all the PDFs on my NAS, I can click PDF and it will show me all of them. And the cool thing about PDFs is we can preview into them as well. So if I was to look at this 100 gig LAN card PDF that I've got there, if I click on it, it shows it over here in the preview pane. And you've got options to choose between viewing the file and, if the file has it, any keywords that are in there. So you can switch between the two views, and you can scroll through the entire document just in this preview pane if you want, or you can open it separately in a browser. And as you scroll down, you get a little bit more information about where it actually is on the NAS, the size of it, the file name, things like that. But you can scroll through and see a lot of cool information. So maybe we wanted to search through and find anything to do with 802.11ac, which is a Wi-Fi standard. It should show me all the different Wi-Fi options that we've got, things like who authored the document, some information about it. And again, all of these are coming up as presentation files, so you can click in and open them up if you want to. So there's PowerPoint versions of the files, there's PDF versions. So you can get specific. If you wanted to add a filter to structure it to a certain type, you can do that as well. Most of the settings in Qsirch are really just about excluding things, so you can exclude certain folders. So by default, every folder on the NAS, and if you create a new share or a new folder, it's automatically added to the index list immediately. If you ever wanted to exclude some results from the search folder, perhaps an older archive, you don't want it searchable, you can choose to exclude whole folders, exclude whole files. You can do an advanced image index, and you can even view things from the cloud if you've got my QNAP Cloud link installed as well. So there's different ways to see the data that way. If I click across to general, you get some privacy information if you want to use with Google Analytics and the scopes of the search. And you've also got the filter as well, so you can choose what's actually being displayed for each content type, so whether it's images, videos, music, documents, emails that you may have archived. And there's a lot of options between each one, so you can choose to show as much or as little data if you want. Maybe you don't want to know if a flash was used on an image, so the focal length, things like that. You can simplify your results by getting rid of some of these options here as well. So now what I'll do is I'll do a quick search just to illustrate here. So if I go up to the search bar and I want to find all information on the 83XU series that we've got, I can push enter and it will open up a separate browser. Oh, maybe I didn't put any of that content. Let me try the tried and true TSH-886. There we go. So each time you search, it opens up a new web browser. So instead of it being an app within the NAS, it just opens it up directly at the app so that you can see all the information within it. So you've got things like people image search options, so extra options for each one if you need the extra information. And each time you do a search, you get options to include or exclude. So you can pick between those two on the filter on the right-hand side as well. You can choose how the view is displayed, so if you just wanted to see thumbnails, you can see thumbnails. But it's a very, very quick way at searching on the NAS. As I say, you don't really have to finish typing, so if I just type 2490 and stop, it's going to show me everything with the 2490 mentioned inside the document. So you don't have to push enter, it immediately searches, so you can carry on searching if you want to refine the search a bit more. If you don't want to see all these extra options, maybe you just want to see PDFs with 2490 FU, you can add a category, so it's going to show the document a bit more specifically. You can get rid of the category of PDF and change back to documents, and you can just see some extra options there for PowerPoints as well as PDFs. So it's quite a powerful search tool. You can see a lot of different options in there, and as I say, everything I've shown you there would be possible with the free version, and I showed you earlier, I'll show it again, all the different options that you can get with the premium. So if you want to get very specific with filters, and 3 filters for each file type is not enough, you can go up to the premium version if you need it. And if you want to have better searching, especially within the QMAGI data for facial recognition, people, things like that, the premium version is really essential for those types of things. And I will cover off Q filing in a separate video, so we'll do that one another time on the channel as well. If anybody has any questions, please do let us know. Put it in the comments box below. We're pretty quick at replying, so we'll be able to get back to you as quick as possible. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next one.